generally don't see that often at like
and he's going
high level of competition.
Hero.
Yeah,
okay.
Hero.
I haven't seen his hero yet. I've only seen his Joker and Jigglypuff.
He's played quite a bit of Hero, actually. I know that Jigglypuff was kind of his main gal, but now that he's going back to this Hero, it looks like the first thing he wants to do is embarrass Cultist at the start of the match.
Yeah, I mean, for most part, in my opinion, Hero's not like high tier, but he is more mid tier with a bunch of RNG laid on top of him.
I think that's a fair point. Yeah, I mean, he has a lot of tools, especially those projectiles, but he can only use them so limitedly that he can't exactly play like a Link would, for instance.
Oh, and Cultist going right off the bat, getting the first kill.
And that was due to the fact that, you know, again, Hero being that mid-tier character doesn't exactly have the frame data, unless, of course, he gets lucky, then he can have a very quick projectile that can kill it like, you know, 80% like Kaboom can. Oh my goodness.
And there it goes! And he wasted it for 63 damage, okay?
63 damage is not bad, but usually when you use a kamikaze, you're looking to get a kill out of it. You see Prince was laughing. He definitely just chose the first thing that came up on the menu. Happened to be that big K.
Yes. Now, the one thing I actually do like about Hero is that Thunder move. If they get struck by that lightning that comes down, they will get stuck in it, like Pikachu's Thunder. And the down smash will just kill everything.
Yeah, no, Kazap, definitely that full level 3 that you're talking about. Super powerful, will kill at very early percents. And once again, Kaboom coming through. Dude, Prince is looking like Billy Mays. He's cleaning these counters right now. Oh, but his shield is gone.
All right, this is good. The taunt into the forward smash. Nicely done.
We thought that this was Prince's match to, like, get the clips, but then Cultist was like, nah, let me show you the power of the Ice Climbers.
Exactly. If you can hit both solid hits with both those characters, it does damage, and it's just so terrifying.
Dude, I do not want to be on the receiving end of 2 Ice Climber moves. And Cultist, you know, man, I think the reason that he did really well in that game, I mean, he was spacing his moves
why
really
you pull the chew that? Come on, Cultist, don't do that.
Yo, the full chew. He's like, all right, I gotta live up to my Ice Climbers. What do you say, my sensei, my you know, the OG, definitely the original Ice Climber master. Yeah, Cultist, you know, gotta pay your respects. I respect it.
Him, Wobbles, and DJ Nintendo are the only ones that come to mind.
I thought DJ Nintendo was mostly Pikachu. Wasn't he? I guess DJ...
Super old school, it's more melee.
To be fair, DJ Nintendo played like literally every character at some point. Like he had a Bowser.
And all he did was wobble.
Yeah, fair enough. Gotta remember Fly Amanita too. Like, you know, he's not dead, but rest in peace.
Yep, and now let's see. 1, will Prince change, or will stay Hero? 2, where would it be a good counter pick for Ice Climbers? That's a hard thing, in my opinion.
Well, if you're trying to eliminate what Ice Climbers can do, personally, I would say, you know, I mean, back in Melee, you would try to avoid the flat stages since Ice Climbers got so much off of grabs, but in this game, that's a little bit less the case, and Prince does want to go to that flat stage because Ice Climbers, with all of those aerials, like you said, does a lot of damage, can really bust out a shield like we saw that last time. So in a more flat-minded stage like Town and City is for most of the time, Cultist is actually going to be the one opting to change, this time to the Fox. I'm really interested to see the Fox out of him too, because Town and City has the highest blast zones to the floor out of any of the legal stages that we have here. And Fox does a lot of his killing off the top. Up airs and up smashes, that's his bread and butter.
Yeah, I'm very surprised by Cultist settings. I have never seen his Fox at all, and still wondering why he changed to Fox.
Well, certainly not to live to a crit. Even with good DI, he's out of here.
Oh, he went Fox hunting and he found his target.
Prince is definitely, I can literally hear him from here. He is laughing so hard.
Oh my god. Even Cultist was surprised by that crit.
Interesting to see how this set might change, you know, with that accelerator in play, at least for these few seconds. Neutral is definitely going to be completely different, and that's an overextension by Cultist.
Yeah. And I'm not sure of the Fox, and there's the reason he chose Fox.
Yeah, right there,
100%.
That reflector is going to definitely help him deal with that projectile game, and it makes sense, given that we saw him die twice to Kaboom in that first game.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's been...
Again! No way! Prince this time with a
God!
What a 64 chance to get 2 crits in a row, but there you go.
Sakurai is with Prince tonight. Okay.
The royalty is out here tonight. Prince like the quick recovery right now. Cultist, man, he's got to find a way to build up these juggles. You know, Hero's disadvantage state, not the best. Doesn't have really good aerial movement. You know, doesn't have quick hitboxes either. So Fox can definitely get a lot of those juggles started on him. It's just a matter of getting him up above him. And Cultist has got to improve on that a little bit.
Yep. And now he has the reflector up. And okay, now it's gone, but still, that was the smart move to put on himself, because you'd shoot out stuff and then you reflect it, then you reflect it back.
I definitely like that Prince is, you know, not fully committed.
Oh, and there he goes again.
Yeah, that time not a crit, but it is,
but still
definitely enough to take down a character as light as Fox. One of the lightest characters in the game.
But just those 2 main hits he got crits.
Definitely
luck
got
in that.
Some pretty early kills, I would say, to say the least. Like, you know, that forward smash across the stage at 70%. I can only think of like 2 other characters that could do that to you. And now Cultist, I mean, I would have to imagine now that he can go to whatever stage he prefers, he can also go back to those ice climbers that he is known for. But with Prince getting that win in that fashion, I don't know. It's like RNG's on the side.
Yeah, he's like, oh my gosh, please do that again for me, please.
Cultist crossing his heart, hoping not to die. He's like, all right, don't hit me with the RNG right now.
The only thing we haven't tested out yet is the thwack.
Yeah, boy, I mean, honestly, I would believe it killing at any percent at this point.
Oh, I know it. It will.
Right there. Okay, so this is why Cultist will love any monoplat stage, and Smashville in particular, is because if he gets Prince above him on that platform, there is no way he is landing for free.
Just with that short string, he already got him up to 113. Oh, that's terrifying.
And Prince is, like you said, only now getting back into neutral. That shield getting kind of shredded by that Blizzard right there. We see him sticking a lot to the zap right now. Going for the full Kazap, and that's going to get him frozen and lots of damage built up. Yeah, that up tilt into the up air. Kind of an iffy confirm, but Cultist was able to land it that time.
Yeah, definitely. And at that point, Prince was in a bad situation anyways, because he was at like 23 mana, and oof. But
yeah, down to the low mana now, but it's worth it to burn it on a kill. We see the D6 coming out from Cultist right now. He could have gotten something real fun started off of that.
That combo right there, I mainly think was meant to wear down the shield so you could get the good forward smash to break the shield.
Not going to find it, though. Prince has gotten wise to that after that game 1.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, the crit again! Prince fully relied on the fact that he would crit if he hit that forward smash. That's the only way that was optimal, and he landed it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's just the expression that Cultist made right there was the funniest thing ever. If you clip that for any reason, it's that.
You know, I don't want to say that, you know, either of these players is better than the other. I think these are 2 really evenly matched players.
Yes,
but in the words of Sakurai, if you play hero, the best player won't always win. But Prince is definitely showing that he is out, for all intents and purposes, pretty much evenly matched with Cultist. But if the RNG is working, why not keep going for those smash attacks?
Exactly.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
All right, he makes it back smoothly. Ooh, nicely done. But he catches Nana instead of Popo, so he doesn't get the damage he needs.
It was really smart, though, the way that he delayed those jabs so that he would get Cultist as he came back. Does not land the Kazap. And a lot of ending lag does mean that Prince will be on his last stock. Last stock of this game.
Oh, didn't get the crit that time.
Thank you, Crackle Slash coming out. He says, you freeze me, I freeze you.
Oh, careful on that platform.
The #1 priority there has got to be getting off of that platform, but you've got to do it safely. Still continuing to try to go for these Kazaps to finish out the game, but Cultist is hitting him before he can get him out.
Oh, trying to get that read right there.
No!
Nothing yet. Oh, Nana is dead.
But it is just Nana. Cultist still has the Sopo to fight with, and we're going down to this last stock situation.
Oh, be careful with that. There's a bunch of landing lag on that side B. And wow, I'm surprised that they didn't kill.
Well, wow, the ice blocks are still stuffing out.
Oh, forward air will do it. Nicely done.
Excellently done by Prince, man. I mean, the RNG was on his side, but outside of that, just ended up playing really well when it came to those last couple of stocks. And when he was given the opportunity to win the game, he definitely took it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. just, oh my gosh, the RNG was blessing him throughout that whole game.
Let's not mention not only just the crits that he got, but also like
100%.
he got a couple of kills with the kaboom as well. Like,
oh yeah, the setups with the range attacks he had were perfectly set up that he knew Cultist was basically going to run straight into every time.
He had a really nice mix of using the surefire spells, like, you know, the zap and the frizzle, and then also using a little bit of the command menu. He wasn't overly reliant on it, but he definitely used it enough to where he was able to take advantage of, you know, the good RNG that comes with it.
Yeah, I didn't see him like force using magic all that much at all. There was only that one mess up where he used the kamikaze instead of anything else,
which is kind of funny.
Yeah, it is. But other than that, he used his magic wisely, and it didn't seem like he was just rushing using it whenever he needed to. The other part on Cultist that he did really good on is he made sure he was not separated from Nana that whole time. I think they Prince separated them at least 2 times that whole set.
And that was mostly off of just hitting Nana while she wasn't shielding and Cultist was. Like, honestly, you can tell that Cultist has played this character for so long that he really knows how to manage it. We saw a couple of really tricky desync plays as well, where he was, like you said, just shredding that shield from Prince and trying to fish for those shield break setups.
Yeah, that Blizzard is terrifying if you just try to shield it the whole time.
I would not recommend.
No.
But right now we're getting into our next match. We saw an intense, last hit, Game 3 last time. But we're seeing if Risu Sheath can pull that off against one of our fringe PR players down here in Dallas-Fort Worth. Again,